Hi, my name is Rowell Reyes. I am an outreach intern here at Food Link for Tulare County, and today we'll be making some flavorful green beans. So the reason why I wanted to make green beans is because one, I love vegetables, and I think people don't really get that much vegetables in their system, especially college students. So this recipe is going to be really easy to make. You only need one pan and a couple of ingredients, so let's get started. So if you look at our wonderful assorted items here, we have of course the green beans, and it's going to be chopped and rinsed. You cut off the tips. In addition to that, we have onions, garlic, some seasoning, which are basil, oregano, and black pepper. And then we will also be using butter. You don't have to use butter. You can use olive oil, you can use cooking spray, but I like to use butter because it makes it really flavorful and makes it taste really good, and that's how I like it. So what you want to do is you want to get a pan, you want to get it heated and started, so when you put that butter, it's going to melt real quick. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your butter, put it onto the pan that is warmed up and heated. So let's do that right now. A fun fact, Steve Jobs actually really liked green beans. That's one of the things he liked to cook before he started Apple. I read this book where his girlfriend was talking about how he made the best green beans. And ever since I read that book, I was like, I need to know how to make really good green beans. So that's why we're doing that today, one of the reasons why. You want to hear that nice sizzle, and then you just want to spread the butter around the pan, just to get the pan started for the ingredients that we're going to add. Butter's really good. It makes food taste really great, but it's not the most healthy for you. So again, if you want to substitute this recipe with olive oil, cook and spray, it can work either way. But we have a lot of green beans here, so this is the appropriate amount of butter to use. All right. Once you have the butter in the pan, I like to move on with the garlic first, because garlic browns really easily. So you want to watch it and then do it first, and then just make sure it's not burning. You don't want that brown garlic, it's all burnt. You don't want that. So keep an eye on it, get it started. Make sure you're watching the heat. Afterwards, we're going to add the onions. It's a nice sizzle. But that's looking good while the onions and the garlic saute and brown. You can sing a song, play some music, drink some water, hydrate yourself. But the onions are looking good. It's getting nice and caramelized. The garlic's a little bit brown. Like I said, you gotta eyeball it. Make sure you don't brown it too much. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add the green beans, because you have the butter, you have the onions. This is gonna make the green beans taste really good. Toss those greens in there. There we go. Now that I have the green beans in the pan, I'm gonna raise the heat a little bit because it's getting kind of crowded in there. So if you're a college student and you're looking to supplement your diet with some greens, some fibers, some vitamins, get some green beans, get some butter, get some garlic and onions, toss them in a pot or a pan. So now we're gonna turn down the heat a little bit, and then we're gonna cover the pan, and then we're gonna let it cook for a couple of minutes, and we're gonna check on it and see how it's going. Okay, so the green beans have been cooking in the pan, covered. So let's give it a quick peek, see how it's doing. Oh, looking real good. We're gonna give it a stir to make sure it's cooking evenly. But this is looking really nice. I'm getting really excited to eat this. All that butter with the garlic and the onions, you made this nice kind of like seasoning that you're spreading around the green beans, and that's what makes it really tasty. See, if you're just eating straight up green beans, it's not going to be a good time. But when you have garlic and butter in a pan like this, it's going to be so tasty. It's going to be so good. And we're kind of losing some of the action, so I am going to turn up the heat a little bit because we want that action. But it's looking pretty good. We're gonna put it back into this lid and then let it cook it a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna do another quick peek, see how it's going. I'm gonna give it also another stir. Oh, it smells so good. It smells fresh. That's why I like eating greens, because it tastes fresh. It's healthy. It's yummy. Okay, so I think we're ready for the seasoning. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start off with the pepper. We'll do the pepper first. Take the pepper, just generously spread it around the green beans. And then after that, you have the oregano. And then the basil. After that, give it a nice stir. Spread that seasoning all around. Oh, that smells so good. And then lower the heat a little bit to maybe 3. And then cover it up. So it's looking really good. What I like to do when I cook is I like to give it a quick taste, just to make sure things are in the right places. We season it well, it's cooked. We have one, give it a blow so we don't burn our mouths. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Yeah. We gotta let it cook for a little bit more, but really good. Maybe like another minute or so. So if you're a college student, like, stop getting the top ramen, stop getting the frozen burritos, just go to the produce section, get some green beans, go to the meat section, get like a salmon, and then cook the green beans, cook the salmon, you have a healthy dinner. Here we are, we have our flavorful green beans. Now let's give it a taste. Here it is. Flavorful, well seasoned. It's nice and soft, but not too soft. Still has that crunch. But this tastes really good. Here we have our flavorful green beans. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to try the recipe, and make sure you check out Food Link for Tulare at foodlinkfortulare.org.